In my last video about Viktor that was a while ago, I said that Viktor sucks, and he sucks because he is very vulnerable to flankers. But since then a lot of stuff has changed. Legendary cards were added, I became much better at the game, and today I want to give you some more important tips on how to play Viktor. First of all, let's talk about the choice of legendaries. Obviously the one that heals you while sprinting is not viable in my opinion because it's a legendary for pussies. And a tough guy with a Russian accent just cannot be a pussy, right? That's just an opposite. So the choice here is between 30% while hip firing or 15% bonus damage while scoped in. At the first glance it's obvious, 15% of very easy to confirm damage looks pretty good. So while you are scoped in, you deal at least 1500 damage per second instead of 1300. It's a huge boost and allows you to mow down just about everything you see. But you will only be able to do that if there is no pressure on you. And what if there is some pressure? What if there is a Maeve that is always somewhere nearby lurking and looking for an opportunity to kill you? In a one lightning fast combo, mind you. What are you gonna do against flankers? While you are scoped in, you are pretty much stationary target and very easy to kill. And that's where the hipfire legendary steps in and says, flankers, step aside, because the daddy Viktor is fully charged with vodka and doesn't want anyone to sneak up from behind. With the hipfire legendary, Viktor has about 1800 raw damage per second. So in order to kill a Maeve with 1800 HP, you only need 1 second. And considering that all the flankers fight at close range, fighting Viktor becomes extremely difficult for them. So what if you don't deal some bonus damage to tanks? At least you stay alive, right? And that's what's important when you choose a legendary. So taking the hipfire sometimes is a smarter choice. My next tip is not less than how to never miss a grenade. Now, most players just point in the enemy's general direction, press the grenade button and hope that it's gonna hit someone. It never hits anyone. And it never hits anyone for two reasons. You threw the grenade in a wrong trajectory, so it's not gonna explode where needed. And second, you didn't cook the grenade, so it will not explode when needed. Now, obviously you need to know where your enemies are not only from the distance perspective, but also from a grenade cooking perspective. How to learn that? That's only experience that can help you. Try to hit different bots in the training mode, throwing grenades from different distances, that's gonna give you a great start. Now, how do you throw it also in the right trajectory? Bounce. Yes, you gotta bounce the grenade off walls. To be more precise with that 750 damage pitch slap. Now, why would you need to bounce it, you might ask? And I'll tell you. Firstly, when you bounce it off walls, it comes from unexpected directions. Directions that your enemies think that they are safe from and might try to escape there. And Viktor can just spoil all the fun for them. And second, basically the fact that this grenade can bounce gives you unlimited angles on your enemy. It's like you have a Drogo's rocket, but instead of trying to find an angle on your enemy, you can just hit him when you both don't see each other. And it's great for both killing a fleeing target with 1 HP as well as having a great opening on a target that is just behind the corner. And that's my third tip for Viktor players. If you know where the enemy is and he's not aware of you, you can mow him down very fast. Faster than some flankers, and in order to do that, you gotta utilize your surprising burst damage. You need to throw your grenade so it explodes right in his face without giving him time to react, which is achieved through cooking that we talked about previously, and then as soon as it explodes, you gotta start shooting at this target. This way not only it loses 750 HP from the grenade, you also get bonus damage on this target because of the grenade. This way you can blow up flankers, damage champs, support, sometimes even tanks. Viktor's raw DPS is insane when utilized correctly. And playing Viktor is fun, and it's gonna be even more fun with these tips. Goodbye and see you around.